Guys will have to keep me up with the chat. I don't have any way to pull it up.
Bastard.
I know. Sorry.
Your laptop, bro.
I don't have it.
Good answer, I guess.
Yeah, I've been wanting to come on the show for so long, man, and I finally was just like, hey, do you mind if I go on the show tonight for like 20 minutes? She's like, no, I don't mind. Go ahead. I'm like, all right.
Well, good. Be interesting.
I will try.
Hump day, bitches. No, it's 12.
It's 12 o'clock somewhere.
Vampire. Yeah, we're not saying. Not gonna say. We're not saying nothing until he answers.
Hi, everybody.
And hold his face really, 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 really close to the phone. No, you were already doing that, bro.
Oh. All right.
Oh, and I forgot I had us muted, or at least had me muted. He said I can't tell if he's faking the mute or not. It's like this guy knows me.
Yeah, he does.
Well, I turn it off so while I'm chatting with you guys, it's not coming through the stream on OBS. So
you've got me a couple times in Messenger.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, and then you just yell, and I'm just like, whoa.
Well, and the best one that comes to mind is Jim, because the first time I got him with it, he was sitting on the crapper, and I guess he was just trying to escape the chaos of his house at the time. So he comes in and he said, oh, my God. He said, you just scared the hell out of me. He's like, and it was so loud. He said, I saw your mouth moving, and I didn't hear anything, so I turned it up, and then you yelled. He said, now we got kids banging on my door, and everybody's going, what's happening in there?
You probably got two people in here that don't know what the hell you're talking about. Let's get some context.
Yes, I'm getting there. But since I did a silent version, a muted version of the intro, welcome to another FPVnoobtube Hump Day, whoop whoop. So, and I introduced silently my co-host Chuck It and our temporary guest E-Drone popping in for another visit. So you guys heard his reply to all that. Now, for a little context, you guys, I have a wonderful prank for you. Wonderful. You know, I don't know about you guys, but we love using Facebook Messenger. And we like to send short, 20-second, 10-second video chats to one another. Well, I love nothing more than to record a video chat and pretend I'm talking but not make noise. And then about 5 seconds in, because what happens is people see it, and they're like, oh, I must not have my volume up. And so they crank up their volume, and then you yell.
It's so loud.
We've had people, sitting on the crapper when that happens, and all of a sudden the whole house is wondering what's going on in the bathroom. And we've had people drop their phones from getting scared.
Yes,
hey Josh. Vamp says we're
you can go to retreat.
Hey, Vamp says we're lagging like crazy, dude. Do you want to try and leave so that one of us takes over and then come back?
I can try.
I don't know if that'd do it or if it would go back to you.
Well, see, the problem is it's OBS sending the stream, so.
Oh, well, don't worry about it.
Yep, nobody else wants to take that on.
Sorry, suckers, we're lagging.
Yep.
Is everybody lagging?
It's the lagging wagon.
Yeah, my hotspot would do OBS real well.
Yeah. What's going on, Weeds? Thanks for popping in.
Mystery D. God, I love your name. I would have taken it, but I seen you had it already. So I said chug it.
There you go.
I'm upset that AirViews started stealing one of my taglines. Because, I used to tell everybody to love the D and get on the D and be down with the D. And they have taken that. And they've started invoking people and requesting that people get on board with the D.
Get on board with the D.
Yeah, and what? Get FPV stole your googly eye, man? You're just a trendsetter.
I am. What can I say? Shit, one more week and some complaints like that, I'll sound just like Icky.
Ooh.
Burn!
You should put a copyright
as always,
man.
What's that, Eric?
You should have put a copyright on those eyes, man. That's your thing, man.
It might be my thing locally, but that's just because I couldn't think of anything else to be.
So how was you guys this week? You guys get some flying done or what?
I got some, yeah. I was able to fly a pack and meet my new local police, Dover PD, and they were quite friendly and quite welcoming to me flying my race drone in the elementary school parking lot.
I hope you brought your ride-along goggles.
Oh, yeah. You know it.
So did you take one of them for a ride or what?
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah. I always wanted. I want to do that so bad.
Yeah, I mean, they just wanted to see what I was doing, and I guess somehow the alarm got tripped, and that's why they came over. And ironically enough, I was just sitting in my truck flying because it was like hot as hell, like 90-some degrees. And I was flying from inside my truck, and they come in, and they're like, oh, have you seen anybody, coming and going from here? I said, no, just somebody walking their dog. I've just been sitting here flying my race drone. And he comes over, and he's like, oh, really? He's like, can I see it? I'm like, yeah. And, of course, that was all said and done then. And he says, what's them things you're wearing on your face?
Come here, take a look.
Yeah, I'm like, here, I'll show you real quick. My battery had already died, so I couldn't fly it, but I, picked it up and moved it, so you could kind of get the idea of it. And he was like, dude, he said, this is awesome. I said, am I bothering you? Because I will definitely leave if it's an issue. He goes, not at all, man. He goes, you keep doing your thing.
So Joe just called them rape goggles. We got a Wild Joseph Ford appeared in the chat. So
Hey, Joseph.
We're taking steps in the right direction.
I know, right? Hey, dude, Joe, Double A has been asking about you every single time I see him.
Then I got him all fired up with that little preview track I put on Facebook 2 days ago. Whew, smoking. Got that belly rub going on. Oh my God. So Brandy saw it and she goes, "Why did you zoom in on Joe's dick?" And I'm like, why wouldn't I zoom in on Joe's writhing dick?
I would have told her, well, I had to zoom in on somebody's dick.
Well, it just worked out so perfectly with everything because the way I wish you guys could have seen me putting it together. All I did was drop the audio and like the video was already lining up on beat and everything, right down to when he started doing that. The bass came in. I was like, oh yeah, right there. The only thing it was missing because I'm like, man, it needs a little more. Zoom in.
So, Josh, did you do any flying?
I haven't. Last week was meltingly hot locally, as Eric will attest to. And just to answer a question that came up, Vampire. Yes, Eric is local to Dover. He is a Kent County resident, so he's part of our local squad. But he's been hanging around the NoobTube for quite some time, so he's been a little busy with life, and he's just started coming back.
Yep, he's been a little tied up.
Believe it or not, Eric is the inventor of shirts off after sundown. So
that is true. It is his fault. It is his fault that Josh takes his damn shirt off every stream.
I love it. I love it.
So, with that said, it has just been meltingly hot. And then my wife was also away last week at a concert. And let's just say I had the opportunity to do some cleaning around the house without anybody in the way. And I took that opportunity. So, we got a lot of stuff done.
Well, I sure did some frickin' flying. Now, a couple of you know about this spot. It's a secret spot, and I ain't telling nobody where it's at until we all go. I call it the Bando City. It's basically, I don't know what, 2 miles squared, a mile squared, something like that. It's a huge place. And there's several industrial buildings, all abandoned, every single one of them. The whole place is abandoned. And one of them happens to be shaped like a donut with 2 hallways on each side. And I got to rip that, dude. I am just unbelievably excited. I haven't done anything with the footy yet, but it's coming on my channel, guys.
Nice.
Look
That's
forward to
awesome.
that.
Almost lost my damn quad on the roof.
And your footy, too.
Right?
Yeah. Josh knows all about that. That was a terrible day when he lost that footage on that roof.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Yes, unfortunately. So I got to ask you, Josh, how long have you been editing that newest video you put out? Because when I watched it, I thought the theme of this week has been family. Because remember, I messaged you and I'm like, you guys are like family to me, you know? And then when I watched the video, I'm like, man, we're like on the same page here. We're like thinking in the same aura or something.
So I've been working on that on and off for about a month.
Wow.
Like I told Chuck, because this is how it starts, right? So for you guys, what we're talking about is the last Noobapalooza video that was published on the website, on the FPVnoobtube YouTube channel. That's a lot of tube in one sentence. Hey. And what I was doing with all those videos, and as you can probably attest to if you remember, I was taking any footage that people would send me from those days, and I was putting it aside so when I was ready to start editing, I could use everybody's footage as part of the mashup. So not only am I reviewing my own footage, but I'm also reviewing everybody else's. And on top of reviewing all the B-roll, and then trying to figure out how to piece it all together, doing the hunting for the music. And as I was wrapping up, I noticed that, and of course it was intentional, so Chuck must be changing his diaper, that, I wanted the theme of this year's NoobTube to be the togetherness, the team, the family atmosphere. But I was trying to get everybody's flying in, right? So everybody could just see a little bit of the flying and the progression. And it was fun playing with the heads coming in different ways and, you know, making 8-Bit Joe and 8-Bit T-Bone, that is. But the last one, I really wanted to send home how much it was about the people. So yes, it does have 2 flight segments in it, and that was just to mix it up a little bit, but I was trying to find, over the last couple years, some of the best shots of all the people that we've brought together during Noobapalooza. Because these people, even the people that couldn't attend this year, are people that we regularly talk to. So
You know what? I noticed that, and I thought that was one of the coolest parts of the whole thing.
Well, and it is. You know, the thing that I say to people, it seems a lot the last couple years, because, you know, you find people that are having, like, tough family conditions or tough, you know, the close personal relationships that you normally have with people that are blood related. And I've said to people before, you know, that we are family, but we're the best kind of family, because we're not the family that you're born into. We're not the family that you were given. We were the family that you chose. And we're the family that chooses you. And so that is really what I used for that last video, because it just kind of resounds. Sounds kind of cheesy, but, you know.
That's the way I feel about it, and that's why I messaged. It's funny because you put the video out, and then I think, a day or 2 prior, I messaged the group and was like, you guys are like family to me. I don't care that we're not related. It's just so ironic that you'd already been working on this piece. And then to me, the definition of family is who's closest to me. Not necessarily who shares the same relatives, who's blood related, but who's closest to me. Who do I trust my feelings, my life, you know, with? And that's my drone family, man. You guys are my family.
But we're so much more than drones, too, and that's something everybody else can attest to, because we talk all the time. Yeah. About, you know, how life comes first, right? Drones come after that somewhere, because after all, they are for fun, they are a hobby. And, you know, the drones is what brought us together, the FPV did, but it's only a piece of each of us. You know, we've gotten to know each other so much more personally on a much deeper level. And, you know, it's that really keeps us together, because there are a few people that I've met flying that I wasn't really feeling it with, you know? That's bound to happen.
Right. And the people you meet in this hobby, I mean, it's amazing. And we all share the same things, you know? We all share the same passion. And what we learn from each other, I mean, that right there makes the hobby just step up a whole nother level.
Well, and that week, I don't know how obvious it was to some people, but with me reviewing everybody's footage, it was very interesting to see in 4 or 5 days how much growth there was from everybody on just a flying level.
Yeah, I need another meeting with you, Josh. I need to go flying, because I've kind of hit this plateau I'm sitting on, and I don't like being there.
You feel like you're flying the same way, and you're just feeling a little bit bored with your flight patterns?
Yes, absolutely.
I gotcha. See, I'm in a place now where I feel like I finally got my quads flying the way I want them to feel. Thank you, Josh Withrow. Between the build and you messing with it on the computer a little bit, I think that finally has come together to where it feels the way I want it to feel in my mind. So now it's just me putting the time in to get that stick time. That's the level where I'm at right now with FPV.
Good. You know, it's easy to hit a plateau, because even just a new trick, right? You practice it a little bit, you work on it around enjoying the flying, you know. And once you pull it off, you know, you kind of want to ride that train a little bit, show it off a little bit. These are things that I don't know about you guys, but I don't work on for just a couple days. These are things I work on for months usually before they come all the way together. And it's easy to kind of want to put out a really clean, really good video that's very cohesive, and, you know, to put these flights together that it doesn't feel like you're crashing every 50 yards or every 20 seconds. But it's those points where you will hit a plateau if you're not pushing yourself. A little bit, you know?
Well, I mean, it's natural progression. I mean, you progress, and then you're going to plateau for a while, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, something's going to happen. It's going to click. Something you just feel good one day, and boom, you get stepped up to the next level.
Yeah, for me, it was the fear of not being able to fly, because if I crashed, I had to order parts and wait. And now I'm past that point. So I would suggest, if you're wanting to further your progression FPV, buy lots of parts, have lots of quads. Exactly. You break one, hey, no big deal. You know, like MD, he's got 20 more. He's good.
Y'all need a tub of quads.
Yeah, there you go.
With an avocado in there.
Yes. And I will say, because I unfortunately I do have to jump off. I wish I could stay longer, but I will say real quick that this has been the last month has been the month of deals. I think I've been finding these incredible deals on things. GoPro Session 5s and brand new condition for like $99. So keep your eyes out for parts and stock up on parts, because I feel like once you have extra quads, extra parts, that, at least for me, was the pushing factor in me pushing myself. Because now if I make a mistake and break something, my flight day is not over. I have fallbacks, you know?
Well, and we're getting some really interesting stuff even on top of the sales going on, like the eco motors and the Seeing E motors, and you know, budget has really come alive with some serious quality. You know, a year ago we were seeing some budget motors come out about $10 a piece, but they were sketchy. You know, you would get lucky and you'd get some good ones, and then you'd get some really crummy ones. Whereas with these, you're getting actually top tier construction and top tier quality. What they're doing is just playing games with some of the machining and some of the materials to get the cost down. So, I mean, $14 for a motor?
That's great.
Hey, you know how I am with the shit I buy. I don't like nothing but top tier, usually. But recently, I've gone to the Cadix Rotel, which I think is a phenomenal camera. Josh, go night flying with that thing. That's all I gotta freaking say. Like, it doesn't allow it to get dark. The quality just goes down as it gets darker and darker, which is way better.
Awesome.
Believe me.
Is that a CMOS sensor, Chuck?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Nice.
Also, guys, while I'm thinking about it, and Aaron brought up deals, everybody, ampow.com, AMPOW.com, Ovonic batteries are like half fucking off, dude. Go.
I just bought 2 packs too, man. Jeez. I just bought 2 racing quads, 1500 milliamps.
The sale's already been going on for a week, so I don't know how much longer it's going to last. You guys got cash, go get some packs.
Ampow, you said?
Yeah, AMPOW.com.
I'll definitely check it out. You never have enough packs. Oh man, I gotta jump off here, guys. But don't worry. You know, here to come in the future, I hope to be on a lot more of your your lives and be on for longer. And but I just wanted to hop on and show my support, man. I love all you guys. I love the NoobTube. I'm a noob for life. And I just am so thankful that we found each other, through this platform, YouTube and everything. Because I feel like that's how we found each other, really, was through YouTube. So, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend coming up. The weather's going to be, down a little bit lower, so hopefully some more flight times in. Anyway,
I'm hoping to get some flying in this weekend. I'm getting that deep itch again.
I got it too, brother.
Oh, I got a deep itch. And
so.
Eric, you can come on over and help me take care of that later and show us how grateful you really are.
I will. I'll bring the rope.
Good deal.
It's been a pleasure, guys. Thank you so much for having me on, and I can't wait for the future, man, of this channel and where things are going, and I'm just so thankful for the FPVnoobtube and for all you guys. So,
Love you too, big guy.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
absolutely. And until next time, E-Drone out.
Happy crashing, fella.
Later, guys.
Seacrest out.
Hey, you noticed the hair, didn't you?
Right?
Got a little Seacrest poof going on.
I could surf that wave.
Oh, man. But it's been a good week for me to catch up on all that because, once I found the flow with that video, it was just a matter of sitting down here and there and working through it. But, when I was first getting into editing, that first year and a half for sure, probably up to about 2 years, I felt like every time I sat down, I had to sit down and hammer it out all at once. Well, anymore, I'll do a little bit, and then I get up and walk away because I'm like, okay, I'm to the end of it. I don't want to just push something out. Like, I would really want it to try to come together. And now that I did a nice intro video, now I'm going to have to start making that up more of a habit. And, it just snowballs.
Yes, it does. I'm sticking to my one evening edit.
But see, for me, it's more enjoyable.
I do have a different style. I pretty much just do flight videos with a little bit of talking in between, so it's not nearly as complicated.
See, and the stuff I do when I'm reviewing or sharing thoughts on things, well, those come out real easy because I just set up the camera and start talking, and God knows I don't have a problem sitting and talking.
Yeah, that's never been my strong suit. I thought about doing videos like that and to get the views and whatever, dude. I'm doing what's fun.
Well, I mean, it's starting to get to a spot where I wanted it to get. And what I mean by that is I have now been reached out to on 2 occasions just in the last week where somebody's just sending me something for my thoughts.
To break.
Yeah. So the first is something small, but it's a Vifly guy. He sent me the new beacon. And he was like, hey, you got a pretty nice YouTube channel there, and do you use any of our products? I said, admittedly not. I said, I'm not big on buzzers, and after watching some of the early battery ones, they had problems. He goes, well, I want you to try something. He's like, I'd like to send you a unit for review. And I was like, oh, well, that's pretty cool.
Thank you, Ed.
Oh my God, that reminds me. I'm sitting on 2 envelopes of props. I need to send them out Friday. One to Mike and one to...
Night Train's like, what the fuck, bro? Where's my shit?
I know, right? All right, Friday they will be mailed out. It completely escaped my mind until right now.
Hey, Vampire, you still here? It's probably over at Joe's.
Well, this new one, admittedly, I only went to their website to look because I don't want to look at anybody else's stuff. I just don't want it to skew my own thoughts. It's really neat what they've done because the past ones have had to be wired in some way to the flight controller so that, you can turn on and off the buzzer function, and this one would still have to do that. But this one is completely self-contained, and I want to say it's kicked off by an accelerometer, both turned on and off after a period of time. So versus having to play this game with plugging it in, unplugging it, and doing this sequence to turn it on and off. What are you looking at?
I'm just thinking about yelling in your fucking ear! They wanted me to. I don't know.
That's okay.
But, Vampire, dude, I got the new, whatchamacallit stack on there. The, iFlight Success or whatever. It's getting there. I still got to throw on the onboard DVR and get my camera back on there, and this thing is back in action. No more fucking whoop boards. Those things are piles of shit. Anyways, I digress.
So, Joe, for Prime Day, these things were on mega sale. And they're not like a super great brand, but I didn't go with, some junk heap this time. Because, frankly, I was tired of dealing with the echo on OBS and all the audio issues. And so these have been nice. So far, I think everything's working out pretty good on your guys' end. And it's actually been really nice to have really great audio when I'm editing. So, Kind of
we had a little-
pretentious. They look kind of douchey, but y'all can bite me.
Yeah, douchey. He is now known as Douchey FPV. But
Down with it.
I thought it had some echo going there for a while, but that was just Eric. It's going now. No lag, by the way. Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, the more stuff that's going on the computer, the harder it is for it to keep up. That's gonna be one of the next things. And I'll just carry 2 with me everywhere I go.
Princess Vespa. I love it.
So yeah, if you guys haven't been to watch that video, make sure you watch that video and keep your eyes out on Facebook. And for any of you tards that aren't on Facebook, get over it and get on Facebook, just so you can see the preview. Or Instagram. I put it on Instagram too. They go really well together. I've had a lot of fun putting that together and would love you guys to go give it a watch. Hopefully you enjoy it. Give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribing, it leads you to subscribe.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Vampire. No, I did not say that was 6S. It's the 16 by 16 success or something. Sussex stack. 6S, no. It's good enough to hit 2S.
So Chuck, what do you say next live stream? If we don't do something this week, I think we got to do a giveaway.
Next week? I like next week.
Next stream, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
I
it's
don't have
next
anything.
week. If MD streams, that's fine too.
Cool. Yeah, we'll do a halfway decent one. I'll find some. Maybe well, I don't know. I'll find something.
Well, add to that another pack of props for anybody that's there as well. All right. So we'll do that. We'll push it for the MD stream. I love what MD's doing. I want to make sure we're getting people on for the chop shop. So you guys that may or may not have seen, more of you guys probably tune into that than you do this thing anymore. I'm down with it though. MD95 TSI, Chris Justice. We've been pushing him to get some content going on the channel, and he finally decided to do something that he's doing all the time anyway, or Chuck pushed him in that direction, and that was just to stream some of his builds / repairs and just talk about some of the things he's working with and some of the things he's seeing and working through. Now, yeah. I thought that was what's that?
I was going to say, if you guys didn't catch the last one, he built a, what the hell was it? A Armatin Japalura. It was pretty cool. And it's amazing, dude, because we were streaming for almost 3 hours, 2.5 hours, I think it was. And he built this quad from scratch in that time, talking the whole time. I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because for me, a build is a 5-hour thing, but that's just because I drag my ass. I'm super careful. I'm playing with my phone half the time. I'm talking to Chuck and Chris. And
yeah, usually it takes me 2 to 3 evenings because of all those same things. But yes, those were back from the skies quads. Chris built 2 of them.
But guys, if you haven't quite figured it out, I'm going to spell out something for you guys. Chris is definitely our tech guy. And what I mean by that, Chris during the week builds quads for people and fixes quads for people. That's what he does. Chris also comes into contact with a lot of different hardware. Some of it budget end, some of it mid-tier, some of it top tier. So he's touching brand new builds using brand new electronics on brand new frames multiple times a week, every week. He just comes into contact with so much stuff that he is a great guy when you're looking for an opinion on, well, is it a good frame? Does it seem well built? How do the motors seem? Because he even gets to fly them a little bit. He has to take them out and test them before he ships them off. So
he really tests them too. He doesn't just pussyfoot around.
No. And so, him doing the chop shop is such a fantastic thing because there are so many people that are looking for budget parts or mid-tier parts or, you know what? The right term is high-value parts. They don't have to cost a ton, but they're good quality or better.
Ketchum! Sup, brother?
Up? Nice
Hell
to
yeah.
see you, Ketch.
Yeah, Ketchum. You guys ain't seen him around for a little bit. Yeah, he got himself a career. So he's been a little busy lately, and that's an understatement.
No, that's a good kind of change, you know. For somebody just to fall off the wagon and not know what the hell's going on is one thing, but this guy's got his life going together, so.
You know, and if for the guys who don't know Ketchum, he has been completely obsessed with building the fastest fucking flying quad on Earth, and he's damn near succeeded. And then he decided he needed to change a pace, so he went out and bought him a Mobulus. Now this is guys flying what is it, F80s. So I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's like 2408, I think, and low KV, like 2200 KV. Dude, balls hanging off the back of that thing like this. Yeah. And and he decided he needed to change the pace, so he went out and got himself a Mobula. And dude, he modded the shit out of it. He's been ripping the crap out of it. And then he tells me today he went back to fly his death quad, and like he almost decapitated 3 people. And he's like, "What the fuck is this? It's just too goddamn fast."
What?
Well, the guy it took him a couple years to get up to this quad that goes so damn fast. So he was completely desensitized to how crazy it really was. So after he finally took a break and then went back and flew it, he's like, "What the Jesus Christ?"
Yeah, well, you're right, though. He has always had a need for speed. You guys should go check out his YouTube channel, Josh Ketchum FPV, and just go back in time a little bit, too. I will say I enjoy the newer stuff since he's figured out tuning and smoothed everything out. Like, I definitely enjoy it more, but nothing like watching him rocket his ass from one end of the campus to the other at that college. No,
well, dude, if there's one person I will watch fly in an empty fucking field, that's Ketchum. Because that motherfucker can chuck it.
Yep, when it comes to parking lots are all vampire.
Yeah, that's his territory. Although I'm starting to take over.
No, that's just the dick's foyer. So, other than that spot you've been trying to get into, which it sounds like that went really well, found any more places for the little one?
Everywhere for the toothpick.
Yeah,
literally fucking everywhere, dude. And that's the cool thing about it is nobody cares about the stupid thing. It doesn't even make half of them don't even look twice. So they think it's a toy, and then I rip by it like 40 miles an hour, and they're like, whatever. So, yeah, dude, everywhere I look, I'm like, oh my god, I could power lift that. Oh, inverted yaw spin over there. Oh, in front of that store. Everything. That's the beauty of it.
And much better than the Mobula?
Sorry, Josh, but yeah. Well, I had the trash can, but the trash can is just a little more powerful than the Mobula. But we're fixing Josh's Mobula. I'm giving him all my trash can motors. So he's getting like 8 motors coming at him and some extra frames and shit. So that thing's going to be pimping, dude. And he's got an onboard DVR on there. So, I mean, dude, his videos look fucking great. I'm putting the same one in my trash can because people have asked him, is that HD? When it's like 640, whatever,
Yeah, but when it doesn't have the radio or the RF lines and everything going through it from being the goggle DVR, it looks completely different.
Absolutely. It's gorgeous.
People don't realize how much the goggle DVR really sucks. Like, it's not good to use for playback, like for using in a video. If it's all you got, that's one thing, but it's really meant just as a tool. So if you put one down somewhere, you have something to review. But the goggle DVRs blow.
Yeah, straight up. Hey, what up, Kenny? What up, Mars?
Yeah, Kenny popped in a little while ago.
I noticed that, but I didn't say hi to him, so I was like, okay. Mars, it's been a long time. We're expecting another dance video, bro.
Right? So now I'm starting to go through my personal footy, some things I've been saving up, not intentionally, just while I've been working on this other thing that I've been sitting on for a couple weeks. I've got some nice stuff.
Dude, same here. I need to go through it, man, because I've got a bunch of footy from Noobapalooza still to put out. And I was just kind of holding back, waiting for you to do the ones on for the FPVnoobtube. And then I was going to put out whatever so that everything they saw on the NoobTube was fresh. And so I got a few videos I need to spend all next week editing, really.
Gotcha. Get out and do some flying. I was telling these guys earlier this week that, you know, I went to pack my backpack, and of course I grabbed my drone bag, the Low Pro, because I can get so much stuff in there. But, you know, not only was I trying to get the drone, the batteries, the tools, everything I need to go flying, then I'm also trying to tote around this external hard drive and the other stuff that I need because all my video won't fit on my computer for the stuff I was editing. Yeah, I know. I need to.
But real quick, who said that? Mystery D, I think? Yes, Mystery D. This right here. This is decased, mind you, so it's got a big plastic case you put on it that I just take off because you don't need that shit. This is the HM onboard DVR. That's Happy model, I believe. It's like $15, bro. Good shit. This is what you need.
Was that like an Oscar Lang find, or you're not sure? It's just what Ketchum was using?
That was a Josh Ketchum find. So, Mystery D, you go check out Josh Ketchum's channel. You can click on his name right up there and go watch the last few of his videos. And look how good the footage is, bro. That's all onboard DVR. The same one.
Very nice. Been using it forever. What, do you buy one for every quad, or do you actually swap it in and out somehow?
Don't do it now, Mystery D. Watch our show. Go watch this shit later.
Yeah, okay. For that price, I was going to be surprised if you jerry-rigged. Not surprised, but yeah. It's going to give you a hard time if you had jerry-rigged some plug so you could swap it in and out of multiple rigs, but yeah, well, you probably don't need 10 of them floating around, right? Me, I've still got one rig in the air. When I have one, I just don't seem like I need, let me try that again. I don't feel like I need any more. Except it's the truth, it doesn't really sting. I've been putting off the idea of getting a computer because I don't want to, and that's where I was going is, you know, I'm always carrying so much shit on me, just trying to be prepared for everything that's coming. But I'm getting to a point where I can't keep doing it. I've got to get my own going.
Hey, that's a good idea. I will keep that in mind back from the sky. One of those double cameras, man.
Double cameras.
Because of Super View, bro. That's why. Vampire. Super View. That's the only reason. Maybe some settings, but really it's all about Super View.
And then it got quiet. I'm sitting here reading chat scroll by.
I know, so am I. They're all busy, so it's like, what's up, Sidewinder? Brother, how you doing?
But, you know, one of the major reasons, and this has really been torquing me more lately. So you guys remember earlier in the year, we tried using OBS for the streaming, and it just went terribly. I think we started in December, right before Christmas. And, like, we'd be on for a few minutes, and then it would bomb. And we'd be on for a few minutes, and then it would bomb. Well, one of the things I was trying to do was play back video and stream video because I wanted to be able to incorporate videos from some of our community members into our live streams. Well, it turns out that was one of the things that was killing OBS. And
Yeah.
I would really love to be able to do some of that other stuff, you know?
Mystery D, that's because it's on the quad. It's not in the goggles. So there's no transmission. It's direct from the camera to an SD card.
Totally different. It's either, I want to say Oscar Lang or Albert Kim. One of the two. Those guys do use an onboard DVR. Check their stuff out, or check out Josh Ketchum, and you'll see the difference.
Dude, Vampire's been flying trees. What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, I know, right?
That can't be Vampire. Some Chinese person probably
Hey,
had
what the fuck is this? Is this a, what do they call it, a hacked account? A cloned account?
Yep. It's all right. I'm watching.
Yeah. Get ready to ban that motherfucker. I think he's a
Flying
troll.
trees. Next, he's going to tell us he turned his camera angle up.
Shots fired. Does he know what a tree is?
He does. If you guys remember the bot grinder video, Vampire was... Oh, and the cricket video. Vampire was all up in there.
That's about the time I think his attitude started changing on it, actually.
Well, even there, he said, man, I just prefer my parking lots. I kind of know where I'm at. I'm comfortable. But, you know, that's what flying with other people does, because you watch somebody else do this stuff, and having the opportunity to sit back and watch it, you're like, oh, if that motherfucker can do it, I can do it.
Oh my god, they're talking mad shit in there.
Oh, yeah, I love it. It's all grass.
Calling you out, Ford. What the fuck are you doing in chat? Why don't you get in here, you schlep?
Damn! Better watch it. He might put that hot dog hammock in action.
Right? You got the damn invite. You're going to sit here and type away. You got time to get on camera.
He might be hiding in his bathroom for the peace and quiet.
Vampire, this one's for you.
Link. Okay. Really? I'll send another one.
It's in your fucking Gmail account, bro.
He doesn't have email. If you believe that.
See? Cardoso wants you on.
It's coming. It's coming. You know, this is another thing that's torquing me. So, using my work computer, as you guys are aware, sometimes new policies come into play, and my company recently locked down security on all of our laptops, and so I used to be able to get Facebook and all that other stuff, and I cannot anymore, which is really hosing me up when trying to communicate with these guys.
Yeah.
Shut up.
InfoSec for the win.
All right, let's see if I can.
That's right. Strap on your wiener right, boys. Go to Hot Dog FPV. Get your shit. I'm gonna keep saying it until he gives me a free strap.
Right. Sometimes he pops in, sometimes he doesn't. They just had the Junktown Showdown last week, so.
Oh yeah, he's been busy as hell, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but, you know, for a while, he was hopping from town to town, city to city, and I noticed he's kind of been staying put for a little bit.
Yeah, you know, Authority probably, Dwayne probably be in here, but he's probably over, you know, at Joe Stan's show. Since Joe Stan forgot what day he had a show on.
We had an agreement. That MD95 immediately tried to destroy. I'm going to blame it on Chris because he's not here to defend himself.
Perfect.
It's coming, Joe. It's actually taking me this long just to open a Gmail window and get a document composed with a link to send you.
Yeah, guys, sorry if we do buffer. Josh has got some shitty-ass frickin' hotel Wi-Fi at the moment.
Yeah.
So deal with it, or, you know, go watch Joe Stan.
All right, it is off. Okay, yes, I know. The second I start doing anything other than letting OBS run, things slow down a little bit. Yeah, look, I'm dropping frames and everything.
You need to move closer to Starbucks.
Yeah, it's because I closed down one internet window, so now everything came back.
Sweet.
Oh my god, isn't it sad?
Shit, my computer's like at least double yours, and I can't even open Messenger right now. It keeps just closing on its own. It's like, no, you don't get that.
The funny thing is, it's a Core i5 running 12 gigs of RAM with an SSD, but the video card is one of those onboard Intel shit things. I missed you, Joe.
This thing on?
It's on.
Is this thing on?
What's up, Joe?
You know it.
What's going on, brother?
I'm surprised his shirt didn't come off as soon as your face popped up.
Yeah, I'm being professional because I'm also getting. I wouldn't say I'm getting paid, but I'm doing work also at the same time. So
yeah.
Goddamn work.
Just fuck up their time clock for me, and we'll be all good.
Oh, I have the power. You know, sometimes I'm mad I don't know the theme song to She-Ra just to fuck with people, because the coworkers I have, like, if I start doing like He-Man shit, they'd be like, yeah. If I did She-Ra, they'd be like, oh no.
I'm sure we can turn something up.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Oh man. Actually, I printed up on my 3D printer the other day the dog from remember what was the Nintendo game with the gun where you shoot the ducks? The duck hunt.
Okay.
Yeah, the little dog that laughs at you like ha ha ha. I have one of those, and I'm like, somebody came up to me earlier and I was like, shut up.
Nice.
It's Duck Hunt, aka Duck Hunt.
You mean the game where you hunt the ducks? That one?
No, the other one.
Ah, shit.
Mystery D's got it. Mystery D's got Duck Hunt.
I got to turn my internet's on so I can see the chat going on, because I got the Pornhub. Oh, by the way, that's something actually I want to start doing. We should start posting technical stuff on Pornhub just because it'd be funny.
Absolutely. I was actually thinking of starting to put flight videos on that motherfucker.
Yeah, right? Just because all your links would be like to Pornhub, just to fuck with people.
Dude, you can put anything you want on Pornhub, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a video platform. It's not really just porn.
Oh, yeah.
People put whole movies on there so you can watch them.
There was a guy who was actually doing like the most like boring like watching paint dry on Pornhub. And it was just like any title with something ridiculous with this like insane like, you know, hold on. Let me make sure I'm actually hold on. Let me make sure I'm actually on mute here for the conference call I'm also on. Yes.
I'm mad that I didn't know this.
You didn't know this? Oh man,
it's always been that way.
Oh yeah, but the point where it's not many people take advantage of it. So you just put like some horrifically like, you know, shocking like picture thing for the beginning of it, and then the rest of it could be just like, you know, your dog humping a biscuit. As far as, you know, it could be anything.
I only went to jerk off. Like, I'd find a good video, I'd go to 40 seconds before, you know, the money shot, take care of business, and immediately close the window. So
here's one, and I'm sure this has happened to everybody because I know it's happened to me. So you ever like seriously, like one starts out slow and you're like ah fuck. You like fast forward like 30 seconds in the video, and then they're like suddenly they're like licking asshole, and you're going, wait, I gotta go back now, because how did we get so quickly from like, hi, I'm the pizza man, to Jesus Christ, what just happened? Back it up.
Yes.
Well, hey, Vampire, you do that, but don't hang up the phone. Put the phone next to the speaker and leave it there, because they can't hang up.
Oh yeah. And find the raunchiest, nastiest porn you can. Just, you know, go with it.
Straight up.
Oh, wait, that, and then mix a video from Discovery Channel. So you get the animal noises periodically. They won't know what the fuck just happened.
I was just going to say, all you need is some sheep's bleeding and some Indian people singing, "Don't man,
and Carl Sagan talking about the mating habits of the wild hyena.
And then suddenly yell out, I'm done. And then hang up.
But hell yeah, I'm totally putting my next video up on Pornhub, dude. My next flight video. And you know what? Right at the beginning, I'll put some big old bouncing titties for clickbait.
Oh, wait. You know what I just realized? I have a screen behind the laptop that I'm using over here. Let's play. Hey, I can read it and still look like I'm looking at the camera. Technology. All right.
I even had to selectively choose which screwdrivers to bring with me this week.
Really?
Oh, man, I had so much stuff in my bag.
Yeah.
Cardosa, that's usually how it goes, brother. Good night, Vampire. We'll see you again in about 20 minutes when you're all laid down and comfortable and you turn YouTube back on.
Good luck with sleeping with that boner. Just saying.
Okay. Go to Pornhub, check out my latest live video.
Go to Facebook, check out our intro. I want to say it about 7 seconds, the money comes.
Oh, God, that'd be funny as hell. Your wife, what are you doing? Your porn history, your web history is all porn. What are you watching? Good flight videos. God damn.
You're doing it wrong.
Exactly. I don't know if my wife would be more pissed off about that or the porn.
They'd fire your ass just for being sad.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even watch a porn. Look, I don't even know what this is. Bunch of hipsters in flat brim hats running carbon fiber into brick walls.
By the way, Joe, have you seen the intro to the latest NoobTube video?
Yes, I did. I remember I posted about it because I was having a crappy day at work and I like turned on like
that was another group.
Yeah. I saw that. I was tickled. I should have told my coworkers who's like super religious just to make them uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, dude, I would put that on my desktop background in a loop.
Joe is very disturbing. He knows how quickly he corrupts the other two.
It don't take much.
I am the catalyst.
Yes.
All right, cool. Actually, guys, I'm going to have to mute you for 1 second here because I have to report that I'm done to these jokers that are on the phone doing like real work. Here,
oh, no, leave us on.
Oh, no, I know you.
We'll be here.
Here.
Oh, my God. Yeah. There it is.
Wait. All right. All right, looks like we're done.
With the office ladies, they can deal with it.
Wait for God to confirm the WDM.
All righty.
And the DM ready. Yeah, we need another minute or so on that DMZ one.
Does he know?
I'm also on a YouTube video, and I've muted my friends because they like to say way inappropriate things every time I'm on the phone. So
cock and balls.
Listen to him. Like
the way it always is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Cock and balls. I know you didn't mute us.
Why am I more nervous the fact that I just came back and now all I hear is Chuck giggling?
No reason. Pay no attention.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, right.
So, man, you been out doing any flying lately, or you just been tied up taking care of business?
Well, I'm trying to rebuild Uber Quad because my Great Dane destroyed it.
Really?
Yeah, he jumped on it and destroyed the conning tower, the eyeballs. Like, I came back and it was just completely fucked 6 ways to Sunday. So I've got it ripped apart. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he destroyed the conning tower, the eyeball mounts, everything. So I've got to rebuild it all. So,
bro, it's
what's up, Double A? Double A said he's got a question for you. I have a question for you. So
no, John, that is not the 6. Oh, I thought that said 6 inch. Yes, that is the 6 foot quad.
Actually, it's 8 foot 4 inches. I actually measured it about 3 weeks ago. It's 8 foot 4 inches. So, but yeah, no, he destroyed the conning tower and everything else. So I got to reprint all that up, and I'm actually going to redesign it while I'm doing it because it is a little bit on the vulnerable side. So,
yeah, this Chris Teal guy, Random FPV has been claiming that they've built the biggest quad.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true.
Well, and they were going off prop size too. So they said something like they put 40-inch props on it.
Yes,
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, very well. Good. May then. Doesn't bother me at all. I mean, that wasn't my goal. I was just
Damn it,
having
Joe,
fun.
it's supposed to fucking bother you, okay?
Size
Please.
matters.
At least
Well.
act mad for the show, dude. Ratings, you know?
Have you flown it after getting those sticks? How can you not? But dog ate it. Yeah, exactly. Well, oh, the size of those props were 32-inch props on that one. Yeah, no, I took it home and actually I flew it around after Josh did his magic guru work on the PIDs and got it a lot more stable. Took it back to the house and was playing around in the backyard because there's nothing like trying to thread a set of trees.
Cloud clock communication should be good.
Sorry. No, they're yeah. No, they're
Thanks, everyone.
Evil corporate motherfuckers.
yeah, right.
Oh.
Sorry,
Cronies.
guys.
That's the
Later,
cronies.
have fun.
Yeah, cronies. That was the word.
Sweet. All right. Sorry. No. Nothing like trying to thread trees on a giant fucking quad. So it's
Did you see what
it was
Cardozo said? He said a friend of mine was watching porn on his phone and the sound wasn't working. Minute later, the door flew open. His wife was in the driveway and it had been connected to the Bluetooth in her car.
Oh God, that's cold.
That is so awesome. I'm going to have to do that one. I'm going in Brandy's Explorer when I get home tomorrow night, setting my phone to the priority.
Dude, as soon as you leave, bro.
That's awesome.
Oh, come on. My computer's shit. Now I don't have chat.
And you know the fun part about that is that and people don't realize this with their car phones, which I find hilarious. They think that because they're in their car that they're the only one that can hear the conversation. Everything that's going through those speakers is rattling out the tin side of those doors, and everybody can hear the conversation. I have heard some of the most fucked up shit at gas stations. Just people talking. Just I'm laughing and looking at them. They're like looking at me like I've grown a third eyeball. I'm like, you're the one talking about how she's gonna fuck your brains out. You have no idea.
It's like people that like pick their nose and eat their earwax and shit in their cars. They're driving a glass box down the road surrounded by other people, and it never occurred to you that other people could see your ass?
You have no idea how much of that shit I see on a daily basis. But
no
good
doubt.
news, I had my first hot chick flash her tits at me because I'm a trucker as they drove by the other day. It was great.
She must have been blind.
Huh? Whatever.
Are you serious? That's awesome.
So,
Yeah, well, I mean, that is kind of a thing.
oh yeah,
Hot chicks, they flash truckers.
I do it all
That's
the
it.
time.
Every trucker I pass from now on seeing my moobs.
I do it all the time. I flash hot chicks all. Wait, that's
But
different.
it only took 5 years for me to get one.
Really?
And really, really nice tits too.
Hey, any tits are nice tits.
I'll look at any pair once. I mean, I've seen Josh and Chuck's. I mean,
Right? And if you
Yeah,
need a
I mean-
reminder,
exactly.
it was so funny when I was putting that together, just the way it lined up. I don't know if you heard me telling them, but when I dropped everything in, it was minus some of the polishing items. Like it was just lined up right there. It was given to me. That was a free.
Oh yeah.
And even right down to Chuck. I mean, you can watch him when we started bumping bellies together. His face, you could watch him just completely die inside. He was like, and when he walks away, he just kind of like puts his head to the ground and starts walking.
See, the funny part is DV Crash. I know DV Crash is going to give me shit at work. He's going to be like, God damn it, Joe, you're on my television again with your shirt off. What the fuck?
Yeah, you've been everything. I mean, this year we decided you just became that guy, man. You became T-Bone, then you were 8-bit T-Bone, then you were absent and static T-Bone.
God, actually, you know what? I love that. That was funnier now. I showed the second you did that one with whenever you started putting me to 8-bit. That was hilarious. I showed that to Laura. Laura was like, "Do what you get. That's what you get." I was dying. I was like, "All right, you know, it is what it is."
Have you seen Chris's thumbnails that I've been sending for his chop shop?
Mm-mm.
Oh, So I've been having some fun with Chris too. You know how I am. I ask for things, right? Sure, I'll give you a hand. I'll do this. I need you to take some pictures of yourself. Well, what do I get from them? Not the thing I ask for. So what do? I get creative.
I'm gonna make my own. Josh is that guy that on YouTube, if you're like, hey, can you does Joe still drink that water?
Yes, he does.
The hot dog flavored water?
What kind of question is that? I don't drink water. Everybody who's drinking water has died.
The answer is yes.
No. All right. Anyway, bath water. No, I didn't buy the bath water from that. That was that porn star, right? The one who did the shows that sold bath water. Did you hear about that?
No.
It was like a con. Yeah. Like literally, she strips. I guess she strips and does like DV Crash was actually telling me about it. Like she does all this like burlesque sort of stuff. I'm guessing, and then she basically was gonna like sell people her bath water.
Really? And she's a webcam girl.
And she and then they start posting this bullshit like, oh, it made me sick, blah blah blah. Well, the funny part is she hadn't even sent it out yet, and so it was this big like troll thing. It was hilarious. But yeah, you guys
notice how it should have been his face on the other side, so it's shooting out of his mouth. But no, Withrow. Yes. That's not Withrow style.
I couldn't control the flames. Yeah. Oh yeah, and of course there was other things that ended up in there first, but you know.
Yes, I'm sure
those didn't make their way to everybody.
You know what'd be funny? Here's what you need to do. We need to do like a fast eject, like, you know what I mean, like they do for like the gunshot things. Where take like a dong, put it in his mouth, and yank it out with a thing, and then reverse it.
Missy Elliott has a song about that.
Really?
Take it out, flip it, and reverse it.
Okay.
I'm making up my own lyrics now.
Are you getting that one, Chuck? Because I'm lost.
Awkward silence.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know it's weird, but you guys get the point.
Yeah, I agree. Well, so okay, if you're gonna buy something in a bottle from anyone, I'm pretty sure that I don't care how hot she is, she can't produce that much piss to meet the request. You're getting somebody else's piss. I'm sorry, guys. If you're buying bath water and piss, you're getting somebody else's stuff. It's a guarantee.
Hey, it's all about the power of belief, brother.
It's true.
Got my bath water right here.
Oh God. By that it must mean the leftovers.
What was that? What was that line from? What was that line from? If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Where he's like, I'm drinking my piss because I like the taste. No, I don't drink it because it's sterile. I drink it because I like the taste or something like that.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, we're skipping by that one. Next.
So, has anybody tried that Caddx 4K camera yet? No.
That would be a big no.
The Tarsier.
I haven't actually seen anybody that's actually bought the damn thing.
I went to go look to see about buying it, and it was everywhere. Well, this is a couple weeks ago before my wonderful new job requirements changed. And I looked at it, but everybody had them sold out. So I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Oh, gave you fast energy. What?
He's talking about your like little snacks and shit. Man, I'm leaving the bike shop one day. Joe's like, here, you had lunch yet? No, here, eat one of these. It's like an energy waffle or some shit.
Strausswaffle.
Yes.
Josh is like, fuck that. I need like 10 of those things.
Oh, dude. I've got these new Roctane. You ever seen Goo? Yeah, you ever heard GU?
Did you just say Roctane?
Roctane.
Okay.
It's a supplement for cycling, and it's fiber energy. That stuff sucks ass. I don't know what you're drinking, but anyway, it's these little packets of gel, and it's actually for when but it's like I think it's like 65 milligrams or actually I can remember how many milligrams of caffeine. It's like It's insane. And it's good stuff, though.
So healthy.
Oh, yeah, especially.
It's healthy. I bought it at a GNC.
I actually had a lady lose her shit on me one time because she came into the bike store and her son was eating the we sell gels. They're gels and also like these little, they're like gelatin cubes. And they are like about probably the rock taint. Yes, that's awesome. DV Crash. But
Subdrive Crash. Yeah, I can say your name right.
Yeah, I always get it wrong. He's used to it by now. But these things are horrible. This lady lost her ever-loving mind because she's like, you shouldn't sell these to kids, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, look, okay, if your fat-ass kid is sitting in front of his Xbox eating these things, you're a horrible parent because you obviously aren't paying attention to your kid. She got a little upset, but, you know.
Yep, that's modern parenting.
Oh, yeah. It's everybody else's fault.
Find something to entertain my kids so I can sit on my ass and entertain myself.
Yeah. It's true. Oh, and also something else interesting. Apparently, as a nutritional supplement supplier, which apparently I can be because of some of my vendors, guess who's here?
Hi, lady, ma'am.
So the apparently I can sell what's that oil stuff? The CBD oil?
Yeah.
You would not believe the fucking markup on that crap. It's ridiculous.
Especially if you buy it from a shit supplier.
Well, no, the stuff I have actually is certified through USARPA for the anti-doping stuff for athletes.
I'm gonna need some of that.
Yeah, it's but the markup on that crap is just.
It tastes terrible.
Laura says it tastes terrible.
It's supposed to.
Okay, well, they did a good job.
That's why you put it in your coffee or you put it in honey or.
Or
what a waste of tea.
What a waste of tea, she says. Oh, man. Adam's out. Later, Adam.
Yeah, I won't be too much longer. I got to go in a little early tomorrow because I'm leaving a little early.
Where are you going?
Well, I'm in Maine this week, but usually I work 8 to 5, but tomorrow I'll be working 7 to 4, 7 to 3:30.
Should have brought your quad.
Yeah, the reason they're giving you to them for free because their markup on it is retarded. Just by the way, just saying. Yeah, it's a joke. I just saw that and I was like, I could sell this and make more money on half the crap I saw in this place. Lobster.
So you should.
Yeah. Oh, dear God.
Wow, I was going to say, I don't know what's happening, but someone sounds like they're dying.
Dogfight.
Yep.
Yeah, now I can hear it.
You got him? She's sitting on his head. Just like I taught you. Good 69. Go for it.
Yeah, I was going to say, that dog could teach my wife a few things.
Damn, I guess we know who's the bitch in that house.
Right?
Yeah, he is. He really is. Finn, are you going to defend yourself or are you just going to suffocate to death?
Like, I'm going to take this red rocket as long as he was going to give it to me.
Buttercup, get off his head. Fucking dog.
I'm not done dominating yet.
She's like, I am the boss.
I'm building up a fart here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude, he's deadly. I can tell you. He's deadly. She's not too bad, but what the I swear to God, my animals are retarded.
On that note, we are going to wind this thing down tonight. Now that we've gotten the animals involved, all we need now are the Indians. We'll have a great case for a prank call going.
Shit, we'll get banned from YouTube in no time.
Right? How could you tell the Indians all look the same?
Well, I was under the impression they were the same sex.
All the Indians?
Yeah.
Wow, that really changes the whole TP thing.
Right. That is so sex racist.
Sex racist? It's not. Well, it wouldn't be sex, would it?
It is fine. You do not understand.
Race sexist? Race sexist. That's it.
Man, Nightbot is just having a field day spamming the hell out of people, isn't he?
I know. I was looking. Well, some of those are night train.
Ah! No, Nightbot's the one who keeps posting the subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
I know, what a bitch.
I put a few of those things on there. I try to refresh them every couple
That
weeks.
Nightbot guy, he gets into a lot of streams. He's a dick, just spams everybody all the time.
Yep.
Get off his head. Jesus Christ. All right.
How come you did not take the camera with you? Seriously?
What? What?
You just answered my question. Don't worry about it.
He went off. I forget what movie it was where the guy. Oh, it was Liar Liar something. When he stripped, he was like, whoosh, and all his clothes just flew off.
Get off his head.
That was Bruce Almighty, by the way.
Ah.
I said get off his head.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in another week. It's always fun.
Tiny Whiteys.
Always fun to have you guys around.
I didn't even see the underwear. All I saw was that man mane.
Hey, you're lucky. Actually, I took the braids out earlier, so I mean,
That explains the waves.
That
Exactly.
marvelous man V mane going down to your ball, bro.
oh no, it's like a baby seal.
Oh god, and the fucking stream.
What do you club it?
I club it every chance I get.
Just
All
end
right.
this.
Yep, we're done. Have a great night, guys.